start off, let me give you a number, 1.6 million. To most people, this is a relatively large number. Some of us would like to have $1.6 million or have a house worth $1.6 million. But think about 1.6 million deaths or 1.6 million pets that don't have a home. These facts aren't accurate, but they were made up to prove a point. 1.6 million is just a number unless it is followed by something. 1.6 million car accidents happen in America every year that are caused by the usage of a cell phone. Now, that fact isn't just limited to texting and driving, and it is 100% true. Using a cell phone while driving is something most Americans have done at one point in their life. Personally, it scares me to see someone in the next lane to me that is using a cell phone. Using a cell phone while driving is extremely dangerous. We can all work together to decrease the amount of people using a cell phone while driving by cracking down on cell phone usage laws, informing drivers of the dangers of using a cell phone while driving, and informing non-drivers about how dangerous it could be to use a cell phone while driving before they even get their license. The first step to making the roads safer is to crack down on cell phone usage laws. As the law stands right now, you could literally be playing Temple Run and driving a car and not be breaking the laws. According to www.drivinglaws.org, the law about cell phone use is no person may write or send a text-based communication, including text messages, instant messages, or emails, while operating a motor vehicle that is in motion. No person under the age of 18 may operate a motor vehicle using a personal communication device, including talking, texting, emailing, on cell phones, smartphones, or PDAs, except when it is necessary to summon medical or law enforcement help in an emergency situation. There are no restrictions to adults using their cell phone to check Facebook or even punch in a number. This is absolutely ridiculous. The time it may take you to find somebody's cell phone number in your phone or unlock your phone to make a phone call can be just as long as typing a text message. If a driver is going 55 miles an hour and looks away from the road for 5 seconds, they can drive the distance of a football field. That's pretty scary to think about. There needs to be a change made to the law that prohibits any hands-on cell phone usage while the vehicle is in motion. Most drivers understand the dangers of texting and driving, but not necessarily all cell phone usage while operating a vehicle. We must make drivers more aware of the fact that any cell phone usage while driving puts your passengers and the passengers and drivers of surrounding vehicles in danger. Like I said in my introduction paragraph, 1.6 million car accidents in America are caused by cell phone usage each year. In these accidents, 500,000 people are injured and over 6,000 lives are lost over a silly cell phone. If a phone call or text message is really that important, pull over and take the phone call or answer the text message. Studies have shown that when a driver is distracted with a cell phone, they will have the reaction time of a 70-year-old. No offense to all you cool cats out there that are still rocking it at 7 years old, but your reaction time just isn't as fast as it used to be. If these facts can be put in front of the drivers at supermarkets, car dealerships, or gas stations, or other commonly visited places, the number of people using cell phones while driving is bound to decrease. Lastly, we should take initiative and reach the kids that are close to getting their driver's license and bring to their attention the dangers of using a cell phone while driving. If the students know the dangers and risks that involve using a cell phone while driving, they are less likely to use one while driving once they get their license. By using programs like STAND or Dare to Be Different that is already established within the school system, we can use these to reach the middle school and early high school students. Posters can be decorated and hung in the hallways so passing by students can see them. Also, videos of the dangers of cell phone usage while driving can be played during lunch. You can even get the students to take a pledge to not use cell phones while driving. Reaching these students is not that hard at all. It's just taking that first step. In conclusion, many drivers and non-drivers know the risks of texting and driving, but most overlook the fact that using a cell phone to call while driving is just as dangerous. I know you may say, I don't use my cell phone in driving, but it's the other people out on the road that you have to look out for. Great advances are being made in the car industry to help solve this problem, like a hands-free calling system, but not all cars have this technology. 1.6 million is a large number that can, if we all put our part into making others aware of this problem, can very easily be decreased. Be careful while driving and pay attention to surrounding cars around you. Thank you.